will you please welcome Rational Warrior?
How's everybody doing? Now I know what you're thinking. Why does he have Thor's hammer out here? I saw a couple of comments on my YouTube channel from a few theists who was hoping we get struck by lightning. So I figure one God is just as good as the next, so don't worry, we're cool. I'm in good with the big guy. Then as the nice guy over there pretty much told you, my name is Rational Warrior. I'll actually go by the stage name Tombstone Da Deadman. I represent a creative collective of hip-hoppers known as GU. We use hip-hop music to promote rationality and skeptic thought, and I'm gonna do a couple of songs from my album. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Before you start that, stop for a second. Earlier, they tried the Christopher Hitchens tribute, didn't quite work out. I don't know about you guys, but I think I want to hear a little Christopher Hitchens, so I'm gonna do a small tribute right now. Because if he was a rapper, he'd be one of the most badass ones. Go ahead.
So when I say, as the subtitle of my book, that I think religion poisons everything, I'm not just doing what publishers like and coming up with a provocative subtitle. I mean to say it infects us in our most basic integrity. It says we can't be moral without Big Brother, without totalitarian permission. It means we can't be good to one another. It means we can't do without this. We must be afraid. We must also be forced to love someone whom we fear. The essence of sadomasochism.
He inspired my album.
All of this could be part of a plan. There's no way an atheist can prove it's not. But it's some plan, isn't it? Mass destruction, visualist extermination, annihilation going on all the time, and all of this set in motion on a scale that's absolutely beyond our imagination, in order that the Pope can tell people not to jerk off.
My church believes heaven and hell are real places.
Some say religion is poison.
Guess which one you're going to if you keep this up.
I would agree.
How we can fix a world where
I'm gonna tell you why.
they've been so convinced that they are doing the right thing out of compassion and love and trying to help people, when it is absolute poison, when it is absolutely destructive.
Check it. Now who's the one that is responsible for how the world is? Who's the one that is responsible for how we all live? Takes the negative influences and poisons all the kids. So you just repeat the stupidness that you and I did. Who's the species that waddles in this puddle of mud? Who's the one that painted the planet in buckets of blood? Who's the one that begs of God for forgiveness of sin and turns right around the next day and does it again? Who's the money-hungry monsters that poisons the air, kills his own kind and steals the land cause he can't share? Who points a finger at the devil trying to shift the blame and hides his hands because he knows that they covered in blood stains? Yeah, it's just as you assuming there's nothing but these humans who like to blame mythology for everything they're doing and pray for non-existent gods to clean up the mess, but never take responsibility, just claim it's a test. See, that religion that you're giving is wicked, it's all poison. It's partially the reason we bleed, and it's all poison. So your worldview is poison, your outlook is poison. You can't deny it all you want, but the truth is it's all poison. That religion you've been given is wicked, it's all poison. And it's partially the reason we bleed, and it's all poison. So your worldview and your outlook, you can't deny it all you want, but the truth is it's all poison. See, as long as we keep believing in demons, devils, and goblins, we'll never see a reason to tackle problems and solve them. Cause we gon' keep on thinking it's part of divine prophecy, and we don't have to solve it cause one day Jesus will stop and see. Many y'all invested in living life after death, and nobody's ever proved that we even have a soul yet. So why everybody speculate, lots of y'all hesitate, praying with your fingers crossed and hoping there's a heaven waiting. So Sky Daddy's only talking to your group, huh? And everything in your holy book is the truth, huh? And we gonna burn if we don't listen to you, huh? Well, every other group is claiming that too, bruh. So don't be coming at me unless you got some evidence and use some reason and logic to make it make sense. I think it's evident that ever since I started asking for evidence, they still don't like they got the speech impediment. Religion you can give it, it's wicked, it's all poison. It's partially the reason we bleed, and it's all poison. Your worldview is poison, and your outlook is poison. You can't deny it all you want, but the truth is it's all poison. That religion you've been given is wicked, it's all poison. And it's partially the reason we bleed, and it's all poison. Your worldview is poison, and your outlook is poison. You can't deny it all you want, but the truth is it's all poison. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have noticed the signs over there. See, the thing is, anytime we get together, and we don't do it that often, they want to silence us. They don't want us to speak, and they don't want us to challenge their worldview. And some of them even ask me why I rap about this type of stuff. I'm gonna tell you why. Tombstone Da Deadman.
They abandon their belief in the supernatural. Now you are asking me to sabotage that achievement, to send them back into the dark ages of superstition and ignorance and fear? No.
I heard people pontificating, this is just a gimmick. Like I'm just rapping about it and I don't really live it. My question to you is, you stupid, you should really quit it, especially since my point of view don't have no money in it. I could just spit about the cause of women and the money and create an image that takes advantage of all these dummies, just to make them live vicariously through a fictitious phony life and never care it's me. That's really asinine. I want to just before they think they playing. That's a combo that they use to dismiss the things that I'm saying. That'll never work, you jerks. It's just admit that now you fail, sir. I lyrically dismantle the claims and nonsense that you assert. Often it's starting to really bother your conscience, so you comment on my videos telling me that I'm pompous. But my audience is much too bright for that. So take that sense of entitlement with a vitamin and go and fall back. They only really want to silence us. The only time that we should speak if they allowing us. Like Galileo, they would lock us in the tower, cause we are a threat to the corrupting that their power does. They only really want to silence us. The only time that we should speak if they allowing us. Like Galileo, they would lock us in the tower, cause we are a threat to the corrupting that their power does. For a vast majority, y'all do a lot of whining. You spend a lot of time changing things and redefining. There was a study done that said we were the least trusted, because they like the line claim that atheists are maladjusted. Just because we like to actuate and prove it, we translate that into manufactured persecution. Woe is me, holy G, why is thou forsaking me? Why all these non-believers out to put a stake in me? Cut the crap, that stuff is whack, nobody cares what you do. Until you feel the urge to legislate around with voodoo and infiltrate the schools with it, but got no facts to prove it. That's when we have to protest and insist. You gotta move that quick, or even only for the sake of making our view known. I'm gonna say these things despite if you abuse the throne. And if it causes resentment, public can just call it kismet. You were the first to do it, so now we're dead. They only really want to silence us. The only time that we should speak if they allowing us. Like Galileo, they would lock us in the tower, cause we are a threat to the corrupted that their power does. Yo, they only really want to silence us. I got another verse coming up, they allowing us. But I get this song with Grady Square, so I'm just gonna let his verse play. That their power does.
The only MC with a price on his head for trying to educate his people while these guys want him dead. They said what he spat was offensive to him and told everybody in the circle not to listen to him. They give it to him. Every new blog entry and podcast is mad cause his rhyme stays deep and they got his ass. So let me win the Grammy, cause if I get one, I'll get up on stage, thank God, and tell you to pick one. And you let these people get the upper hand with a poor explanation of the things you don't understand. They want you like Uncle Stan, we want you to take a stand. If you stand with us, then we'll come gladly and take your hand. They want you to be quiet like the right to remain silent. If it was up to them, we'd be all on the same island. Isolated from the hatred they be making. If you're different, my opinion, they be doing us a favor. Do it.
They only really want to silence us. The only time that we should speak if they allowing us. Like Galileo, they would lock us in the tower, cause we are a threat to the corrupting that their power does. They only really want to silence us. The only time that we should speak if they allowing us. Like Galileo, they will lock us in the tower, cause we are a threat to the corrupting that their power does. George Carlin.
Well, I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people.
I appreciate y'all attention. I appreciate y'all coming out. This is important. We need to do this again. There'll be an after rally party at Studio 52, Ray Square. I'll be performing there. Come check us out. Open bar.